Okay, this video I'm promoting the online training for Freddie's Modern Kung Fu, online Zen martial arts training. Those of you who have been watching my channel, you should have seen the fitness videos, the philosophy videos. The only thing that's really missing is the technique lessons for the martial arts. I have technique demonstrations, but I don't have lessons. Those lessons I have private. Now, as the school has been developing my views and my ideas and how I'm viewing everything and how it's playing out, you know, it's been changing. So meaning when I first started, I was looking for people that are highly fit and all the other stuff. But as I see how things are going and see what the society is in need of, it's not about fitness anymore. It's about gathering a bunch of people that value the spirit of the martial arts. As long as you value the spirit and the philosophy behind the martial arts, then I encourage you to become involved within FMK, Freddie's Modern Kung Fu. No matter if you have experience or not in martial arts, I encourage you to get involved. Now, the people that don't know martial art techniques, or they want to learn what I have to teach, the private videos, I'm only charging $5 per video. Each video costs $5. Now each video is about 10 minutes long, and you purchase videos based on your own progression. So you could purchase one video a week, which is only like $20 a month, or you can even purchase one video a month, which is $5 a month. So you can't tell me that you can't afford $5 a month, alright? Or purchase one video every 2 months, $5 in 2 months, okay? Fact of the matter is, I make it affordable for you. But when you purchase the video, no matter if you have experience or not, it's almost like, it's like a donation. You know, you donate to the school, it shows that you're giving back, and you become involved within the school, and then you help promote what I call Zen martial arts, or the spirituality in the martial arts, the peacefulness within the martial arts, the artistic aspect of the martial arts. So once you get involved, I promote for you, encourage you to get involved with the FMK blog, the Freddie's Modern Kung Fu blog, which is located at freddiesmodernKungFu.com. Just click on FMK blog. Takes you to the blog website, and there I will invite you to become an author to the blog. And that allows you to post videos on there. It allows you to post your ideas, and essentially, if you have experience, it allows you to promote yourself, promote your school as well, or promote your ways. What I'm promoting now is Freddie's Modern Kung Fu is just a Kung Fu school headed by me, and I'm training other people to develop their own Kung Fu. So you're not necessarily practicing any style. You're essentially learning your own Kung Fu. I'm going to help you develop your own Kung Fu. So if your name is John, it might be John's Kung Fu, Mary's Kung Fu, Natalie's Kung Fu. I'm teaching you to develop your own Kung Fu, and you're learning off of my Kung Fu. So I'll give you a solid foundation to work off of. So the fitness is there, the videos is all in the public, the philosophy videos is all out in the public. Alright? You're not supposed to necessarily agree with everything I say, but it's supposed to spark something within your mind, spark something within your spirit to discover the truth within yourself. That's what the philosophy videos are supposed to be there for. The fitness videos, it doesn't mean that you just have to do everything in the video, but you kind of choose what is best for you, and you develop your own little routine, okay, based on my recommendations. And then the technique videos, if you don't have experience, I'm going to show you from beginning to the end of a good solid foundation of all the ranges of combat, in order to give you the tools to know how to move your body and know how to execute certain techniques to give you a solid foundation from where to work off of. So then eventually you could kind of express your own artistic creativeness within the martial arts. Okay, so That's kind of how it works. If you have a lot of experience and you know all these techniques already, you might not feel that you need to learn the techniques that I have to offer, because you already have your own techniques. It's almost like you have a gun, I have a gun. You don't need to have my gun. You just have your own gun. But you still want to get involved within FMK to help promote and everything. Then what you could do, I mean, you could just get involved, and then, you know, you could donate some money every now and then. You know, maybe $5 a month or something, $20 a month, you know, whatever, just to kind of help the school, because, you know, without the money, the school can't grow. You know, because if I'm too busy working at like a grocery store, I don't have time for this. So in order for me to support my family, I gotta find some way to make it work. And, you know, also watching the videos, clicking on the ads and all that stuff helps too. So any way you could help, you know, either promoting the videos to other people, promoting FMK to other people, donating money, something. But if we all get together and we help, then we could make the school grow and reach out to more people. Alright? As far as the ranking is concerned, I've eliminated the ranking system, because the ranking system, I see, could separate people and make people feel like being competitive. Really, Zen martial arts is about not being competitive. It's about not going to hurt other people, you know, for whatever reason, you know, for money or whatever. It's about just training for health, wellness, and potentially developing yourself to be able to defend yourself if you need to. Alright? So Zen martial arts is about not being competitive. It's about not being egoistic. It's about being in meditation while you train in martial arts. So I've eliminated the ranking system. Alright? But I understand that some people are motivated by rank, and I have that system in place, but that is going to be operated privately. Alright? So the people that are interested in the rank, they have to contact me and speak to me, and really, then I'll let them know what the requirements are. But as far as generally for everybody, there's no rank. So before I was requiring for people to meet certain fitness standards before they train a technique, but now that's out the window. No matter what fitness you're at, you could train in these techniques. Actually, I designed the program, the curriculum, to start off with the very dynamic movements of the martial arts to get you in good shape while you learn the techniques. Alright, so we will be starting off towards the curriculum. Alright, everybody starts off with a certain curriculum from beginning towards the end of the curriculum. Alright, so the first part of the training, that actually I'm teaching martial arts as a whole. I call it Zen martial arts. So I teach all the ranges of the martial arts. Every range involving from to stand up, unarmed, all the way to armed combat. Okay? So we start off with the dynamic motions, what I'll call the Chole Foot Kung Fu. I'm just using certain terminology to help organize techniques that you will be taught. But realize that these labels are not meant to limit your mental state. They're not meant to like limit you into believing that there's separations in the martial arts. Okay? They're just used as labels to help organize, like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, so on and so forth. So rather than saying chapter 1, I'll just label it as Chole Foot, because every system out there specializes in something. And what we learn to do is we don't specialize in any of that, but what we do is we learn it all as a whole. And then we will see scientifically what is effective opposed to what is not, and then also what is beneficial for our development as a martial artist, as a human being in certain respects. So meaning the first 2 chapters will be the first 2 sections of the training is designed to help you get in shape. Alright, so you will be training it in dynamic motions, not necessarily techniques that are like very applicable or practical in like real life sparring, but they are designed to help you get in shape, so then you will get into the more advanced techniques that require less energy and less effort. Okay, so it progresses. So we start off with chole phut techniques, and then we go into taekwondo type of jumping techniques, and then we go into boxing, kickboxing, Thai boxing, and then we go into, that's the yang portion of the training. Then we go into yin portion of the training, softer training. We'll go into Jeet Kune Do concepts, Wing Chun, and we'll go into Tai Chi. And then we'll go into the ground, and we'll joint manipulation. We'll go into Jiu-Jitsu, what I call PPCT, and what we call CQC. And then for the woman, there's something called ground survival tactics that I train. And then from there, we'll go into the weapons. Okay? The weapons will be working with all the ranges of the weapons. We'll go from working with the bow staff, we'll work with the swords, we'll work with the nunchucks, we'll work with the baton, we'll work with the double sticks, we'll work with the, and we'll finally end up with the knives and guns. Alright? So we worked with all the weapons. We even work with throwing stars. Alright? So that goes into the later phases of the training. So the way the techniques go, the pre-created videos, right now I'm charging $5 per video. But if you want me to create a specific video for you on your own, that you request, then I charge $10 for that video. Each video is about 10 minutes long. Alright? So that's how I structured it, and I promote you to get involved with the blog. And you can make videos showing you practicing the techniques, and then I can provide feedback on the blog of what on your video, so then you can learn from my feedback, and then the other people, other Todais of FMK can watch the video and see what you need to work. They can see my feedback, and then they can learn from that as well. So I promote you to get involved with the blog, posting videos of you demonstrating what you've learned, and then I can give the feedback. I promote you to get involved with the blog, and so then other Todais could get to know you, and then you could get to know other Todais. Alright? Like I said, I'm valuing the intelligence and spirituality over the physical right now, because that's what I see that's needed in the martial arts. And so anybody can get involved no matter what physical state you're in. We need to put some more intelligence in the martial arts. The people that like to read a lot, the people that are going for their PhDs and master's degrees, the people that are intelligent, book smart, that value the spirit, those are the people I want involved in here. Alright? I'll back you, 100%. Alright? And basically, I want to create another outlet for people aside from the combat sport. Alright, the combat sport is they're putting too much emphasis on the physical. I want to put less emphasis on the physical, more on the intellectual, more on the spiritual. Alright? And it's my job to help you gain that physical so you're more complete, more well-rounded. Get you more fit, get you some solid techniques of combat that are effective for self-defense. Alright? And we work together to promote something more positive in the martial arts. So every time we demonstrate techniques, we're not like knocking somebody out or like breaking somebody's nose or breaking their teeth. That's not what we do, okay? We're going to be demonstrating it in more peaceful ways, through drills, through safe sparring, through hitting pads, working with the dummy, hitting the wooden dummy, working with the bob, choreographed fights, more artisticness, more creativeness. Alright, so this is a new direction for Freddie's Modern Kung Fu that's going to be opening it up for more people to get involved. Like I said, I'm not so closed-minded into thinking that only these people that are fit can learn. No, it's not going to be like that anymore. I want to give the people that are weaker an advantage over those who are stronger. Alright, I want to give the weaker people an advantage. So by knowing special techniques of combat and special ways of training to give them an edge over those people that are stronger, that are bullies. Alright? I'm against the bullies out there. I'm against the strong bullies. I'm against all bullies out there. I'm against the corruption out there. I'm against all that violent aggression, competitiveness, the pride, the ego, all that crap, garbage out there that they call martial arts. I'm against that. I'm fighting that. Alright? It's FMK against that garbage. And I want to show something more peaceful, more spiritual, more artistic, more creative, more loving. Alright? And the people that are in agreement to what I'm trying to do, I encourage you to get involved, and we could make a greater impact in society when more people start getting involved and promoting something different, something more balanced. Okay, so if you want to get involved, shoot me an email or just order some videos, and we'll get right to it. All right, and start the training, and just start making videos and introducing yourself, and just start making videos demonstrating what you learn, and we'll grow a close connection within all the Todais of FMK online and the people that train with me directly. Okay.